What is going on, guys? I'm Consumer Tech Review, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Redragon K596 Vishnu. I'm going to do the unboxing for you, and then I'm going to go over all of the pros and the cons and my own real life experience that I've had with it. And if at any point during the video you want to check out this exact same keyboard, I'll have Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada. But let's get into the unboxing. Here's the timestamp if you want to skip it. All right, guys, unboxing the Redragon K596 Vishnu. This keyboard is a really sick looking offering from them. It's a wireless keyboard, it's a TKL, but you still got that scroll wheel for the volume. I'm so excited. This has got the Reds on it, which is an absolute fantastic pick. Let's get this thing open right away. I'm very excited for this keyboard. You guys know I've been loving the box inside of the box unboxings from Redragon recently, but let's get this thing open. And there it is, looking pretty sweet. Okay, let's see what else is inside of the box. You get some switches, so this must be a hot swappable keyboard, which is pretty exciting. So it does have switches, some blacks, browns, reds, and some blues. Now, I don't know the exact type of switch. It does come with a USB-C cable, nice braided, and then you do get this nice wrist rest. It is hard plastic, but it is going to give you support, which is nice. Then you get a switch puller, and you get a keycap puller, and you get the manual. This is what everyone cares about. You get the Redragon logo on here, but let's do a little sound test first. It sounds and feels pretty dang good. Let's get this on here. And that snaps right in there quite nicely. Before we lay it down like that, let's see, it's got some flip-up risers in the back. It does have a 2.4 gigahertz dongle with it, a little unifying receiver, which is pretty sweet. However, let's feel the scroll wheel. Really love having a scroll wheel on this. This is quite a nice looking keyboard. But that is the unboxing. Let's flash forward a week from now and give you my full review. Take it away, future Consumer Tech Review. And we are back. Let's jump right into the first pro. This is a TKL, which is a really nice size, but beyond that, it gives you macros, multimedia keys, dedicated volume controls, a scroll wheel, and a wrist rest. So this keyboard is giving you a lot. So obviously a huge thing with this keyboard is the Bluetooth connection, the wirelessness of it. This is getting connected with a 2.4 gigahertz USB dongle, but I will tell you, there has not been any interruptions with the connectivity, with the wireless connectivity. It was so seamless. There's no software that you need to download. You take it, you plug it in to your computer, and it's done. It's over. That has never ever happened with a Bluetooth keyboard that I have reviewed to this day. Every single one of them at some point has a problem during a review, and I've been using this quite a while now. This one has had no problems. It has never had a skip where it doesn't register a key press, where it cuts out for a second. Never happens. That is pretty epic. Now, as well as this, it has a 3000 milliamp hour battery, so battery life is pretty darn good. And overall, it makes the wireless experience that much better because it's so simple and so easy, and you never have to worry about it. Then the next pro is this is using a linear red switch from Altemu. Now, this obviously, Altemu's are a more budget switch, although reds are probably one of the best feeling of the Altemu lineup. So you do get a nice linear switch. If you guys are into gaming, it's gonna feel nice. If you just like linear switches, you're gonna like these. Now that moves us into the next pro. This is actually a hot swappable keyboard with Altemu's only. Now I did try some other switches and they did fit. 3-pin switches, they did fit, however, they did not work. So you're gonna have to stick to Altemu's. So if you do need to replace switches, you'll be able to replace them with Altemu's. If you do get sick of the reds, you could get something like the blues and hot swap them into this. Then the next pro is it has a metal scroll wheel and dedicated multimedia or music controls, because that's really what you're gonna be using it for. I absolutely love this. I listen to music all the time when I'm editing. Between basically anything I'm doing, I'm listening to music. So having that volume control is really nice. And beyond music, while you're in game, this is huge because a lot of times I'm gaming with headphones on. My girlfriend walks in the room and she's trying to talk to me and I cannot hear her because I'm playing Warzone. And just having that finger just pull the scroll wheel down instead of having to do FN or click or tab volume controls, just a swipe down, volume's off. It's very accurate, it tracks nicely, and the metal feeling of it just feels premium when you're using it. It's so much easier to use your volume with a scroll wheel, and I know it sounds like a little thing, but it's huge. Then the next pro is if you guys are really into macros, you're gonna like this keyboard. There is 10 macro keys that you can program, 10 dedicated ones. It's not like you hold FN, it's dedicated macro keys. So if you guys are really into macros on keyboards, this is fantastic for you. Now again, this is not super common in a TKL, but again, this has the TKL with all of the additions to it. And it ends up being a pretty large size TKL, which I don't ever really mind. I know some people really like to cut back on their keyboard size, but this is still smaller than a full-size keyboard by a lot. Now let's talk about RGB. I really like the RGB on this. It's per key lighting. There is a ton of different modes. It's pretty bright. You can customize it, put some pudding keycaps on it. A lot of people do that. But there is more than just per key lighting. There's also side RGB lighting on the left and the right side. It has this very cool design. It looks absolutely epic, and it just looks epic to me. I just really like it. It doesn't look tacky or anything, but the problem with it is that because of the design that does look really cool, the light is shining down, which, you know, should hit the desk and glow the edges, which should look cool. However, unless you're in a really, really dark room, you don't really ever see it, which is kind of a shame. However, it's not a big deal breaker for me. I just will tell you the side RGB looks epic, but you're probably not gonna see it that much. Then the next pro is this comes with a magnetic wrist rest. Now this is not foam, this is just a hard plastic. However, the design of it is nicer for the angle and position of your hands. It's not hard on your arms or your hands. It just helps the position of them, which I think does help with comfort, but some people don't. Then the last pro is it uses USB-C for charging, so that is really, really nice. We like USB-C around here, not micro USB. All right, now let's move into the cons. There's just 2 of them. Now the first con might be a deal breaker for you. There is a lot of plastic construction on this keyboard. That being said, it is a very heavy keyboard for the size, but because of the plastic construction, a lot of the times the keys are not gonna feel quite as solid as other competitors would that have a different build quality with these similar type switches. So it is going to feel a little bit less solid than other keyboards, but remember, this is a budget keyboard where they're giving you all this other stuff. They're giving you the macros, the scroll wheel, the Bluetooth connectivity, which is huge. They had to compromise with the build quality. That being said, it's not built terribly, it's not built poorly, it's just that it's not a whole lot of metal construction on this. So the keys aren't gonna feel quite as solid because the reverberations throughout the keyboard, you know, it's not gonna feel like something with a heavier metal construction on it. And the other con is I'm pretty sure that the only way to record macros is through the software, and I never like having to use a software to be able to do features of a keyboard that are advertised. So those are my 2 cons. Now overall, if you want a fantastic Bluetooth keyboard that has no problems with connectivity and you like the TKL and you like the scroll wheel, this is a fantastic keyboard. I really think that in this price range, it's gonna be hard to beat something that has those dedicated macro keys, has the scroll wheel, has Bluetooth connectivity, and all the RGB and everything. It's gonna be hard to beat that at this price point. So I highly recommend this if that is something that you guys want. Again, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, and Canada if you do wanna go pick this keyboard up for yourselves. You can also get it directly from Redragon and use my code CTR5% to get 5% off your order and help support the channel. I am not paid for this. I just wanted to say that. There is no sponsorship going on with Redragon, but I do have an affiliate link to the Redragon store. So if you guys do wanna support the channel, go use that link below and order your very own K596. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it helped you out. If it did help you out, help me out, throw a like below. And if you enjoy gaming tech reviews in general, keyboard reviews, mice reviews, setup videos, any of those things, I do a ton of those. So please consider subscribing. Guys, I think we're almost at 31,000 subs. It's going really, really crazy. Let's check it right. We already hit 31 subs. 31,000 subs, 31,110 subs right now as of filming this. That's crazy, guys. Thank you for all the support. It's literally been crazy. The channel is going through the roof. We've had a bunch of big videos recently, and a lot of that is due to you guys just really supporting the channel and enjoying the content. So thank you so much for enjoying the content. I'm trying to kick my butt into gear and get these videos out. I've had a problem with procrastination lately, but your guys' comments help me a lot. So throw some super nice comments to help motivate me into making more videos and maybe to hit that algorithm as well. This was Consumer Tech Review. Thank you for all the love and support, and I'll see you guys later.